Alright guys, so today we are going to be learning how to do colored freckles. Because that's what people want to wear every day. These are my natural freckles.
They change in the winter, they go to blue.
Alright guys, so for colored freckles, what I like to use the most because I feel that it wears better throughout the day is liquid lipsticks. I have a different selection every time I do liquid lipstick for freckles. So the two that I'm going to be using today is Jeffree Star Drug Lord, which is a matte creamy white. It doesn't have any shimmer or shine to it. And I'm going to be using Dose of Colors Coral Crush. I'm going to use these two and create a variation of shades for the freckles. So I'm going to take some of Drug Lord onto the back of my hand, like so, and some of the Coral Crush on the back of my hand as well. Now I can start by applying Coral Crush directly, and that's going to be the darkest of the shades. And I'm going to use two different brushes. This one is the Real Techniques Precision Liner Brush, and this one is the Sigma Pinpoint Concealer. So this brush, the Pinpoint Concealer, is a little bit bigger at the tip, so it's going to give me different sized freckles. Dipping my Sigma brush into Coral Crush, I'm just going to start placing that on my face sporadically. And I like to bring it up into the brow, the tear duct area, and then from my lash line on the corner, kind of faded onto the highlight or the highest point on my cheekbone. They don't have to be perfectly round, but I don't like to lay the brush on my skin and drag it because it does give a weird shape to the freckle, and I'm not a fan. So I place it gently. So for the next step in the freckles, I'm going to mix a little bit of Drug Lord the white into some of that Coral Crush and create a lighter shade of that same coral, like that shade right there. And I'm going to take that same pencil liner brush, pinpoint concealer brush, and put that in between the freckles that I laid down with just Coral Crush. When I'm doing freckles, I don't like the freckles to be completely symmetrical. So I'll bring them lower on one side or higher on the cheek on the other side so they look a little more natural, because that's the look that we're going for today. And now for the lighter freckles, I'm going to go in with the smaller brush, the Real Techniques, and I'm going to kind of dip into this and create more of a lighter shade with more Drug Lord. So this shade right here is barely coral. And with the smaller brush, I'm going to go in between and fade those out. When I'm using different sizes, the least amount of freckles are going to be the bigger freckles. And I'm going to fill in the spaces in between the larger freckles with more of the smaller freckles. So if I wanted to break that down into numbers, I would say 20% large freckles, 30% medium freckles, and 50% small freckles. Now that I'm done with the lightest of the freckles, I'm going to take the smaller brush and dip into Coral Crush directly and add some of the very small freckles in that intensity or that shade. And then also into the medium mixture. And that's it, guys. That's basically what I do for my colored freckles. After this, I would not set my freckles because liquid lipsticks tend to dry down and stay put. But if you wanted them to last a little bit longer, you could possibly very lightly layer some translucent powder and then set. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think and what you would like to see next. Bye.
You're on.